All right, so welcome back to AutoCAD with number 6 from the 20 days drawing. So here is your drawing exercise number 6. Let's take a look at all the measurements here that you have. So you have 100 on this side, 240. You have an 88, and then you have a slanted here. It doesn't give you any angle. However, it gave you the measurement here from the edge here into that endpoint is 64. From the other endpoint down, you have another 64. So that will be a triangle here that you have. So you're going to trim the other two sides after you create this section. 88, and then this is the one that you need to find out what the measurement is. Simply just snap this in. So basically, we're going to start from here, and after that, we're going to start with the circle. All right. So let's go ahead and draw this problem here. I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to start right over here. I'm going to do down 100. And I'm going to go left 240. All right. Now I see that my part is a bit bigger than this right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move this into a location that I can do without crossing over my drawing. So click on move, and I'm going to select this whole thing and hit enter. Then I'm going to go ahead and select some point out here so I can move my drawing to the right, like so. All right, so now my drawing is over there. I'm going to continue drawing. I'm going to click line again. This time I'm going to go up 88. And then I'm going to go up another 64. Now, and then we're going to go over 64. I just want you guys to know, so I'm going to zoom back in here. This 64 that we create just now is not part of the drawing. It will be there as a guide for us to work on it. So what you can do is you can click on this, both of this line, and you can turn that into a, so first we're going to put in our center line first. All right. And we're going to turn those into center line or construction line. So we need to go ahead and select them again. Under your properties, you're going to go ahead and change by layer and change to center line. So it's there. You know that. All right. We're going to continue drawing to the right, which is 88, and then we're going to snap the endpoint there. So let's go and do that right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We got 88. Let's do that again. You guys need to make sure that your snap point is actually on. All right, so that is 88, and then we're going to have to snap that endpoint in. All right, we're going to go back over here with our construction line. The endpoint of that 88 and the endpoint of this 64, we snap them in. All right, so if you do a quick measurement, you can see that 64 is right there, and there's a 64 right here. Those are the things that we're going to go ahead and cut them out. So we're going to go ahead and trim. We no longer need that. Okay, so this is now part of your drawing. If you look at this and you look at that. All right. All right, so now we have all of that. Let's go ahead and take out the dimensions so you guys can kind of see it. All right, so I'm going to go to annotate here. I'm going to change the standard a little bit. Modify under new under text. I'm going to change this to that's 100, and that is 240. So I want to make this about 7 to make it big so we can see them. All right, click close. All right, I'm going to go to dimension, and then you can see I can bring up the dimension for each of this right now. Try to avoid the center of the part. You know it's the center or the midpoint if the triangle show up like that. So try to avoid that. All right, so that is 100. And then now, I mean, this right here will be a question on the test when they ask you what is the measurement of that missing dimension. So you do the math and you figure it out. After you draw on it, you can dimension it out, and that's what it is. And this is a very special dimension, so I can make sure that it's changed into different colors there. All right, that's not part of the given dimensions, but it's something that you can find. All right, and then also the dimension from here to here was 64, so we're going to go up to be 64. All right, and then also from here down, the dimension is also 64 to the left. So we're gonna go make sure that it's 64, right? So that is all the dimension that we have there, and you can see everything that it's looking for, right? An 88, 64. Now let's concentrate on the circles. This center point for the big circle is 72 measurements, the unit, 72 unit from the bottom line. So we need to know where the bottom is. We know that it's going to be 72 down. We don't know how far this is from that, but we can figure it out. So if you look at this, that 72, that's 96, the whole thing is 240. You could do the math and you can figure it out, or you can do it the other way. This is 72 right here on the left-hand side, meaning when I go to the right-hand side, this height is also 72, right? So I'm going to draw from here up 72, left 72, and then another left 96, all right? And then I will have the measurement for this circle here. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's go and click on the line, and I want to turn this into a center line, because that's what we're going to do with it. I'm going to go up 72, enter. I'm going to go left 72. I want to make sure that the snap line turn on. I'm going to go left again, 96. Now, some people might say, oh, why don't you add them together? Well, yeah, you could, but that's not what we want to do right now. I'll show you why in this problem. All right, I'm about to draw a circle, so I'm going to change this back to continuous. Draw a circle here, and the diameter of this circle is 64. I am in diameter, so I'm going to put in 64. All right, let me see 1 second here. Diameter is 64. So let me go ahead and see what I did wrong. Escape. Draw the circle again. I was in radius. I need to be in diameter. Then I can draw the circle, 64. Enter. All right. Now, that is the part that we have. We can dimension this out, and we can have that diameter at 64. The next draw that we need to complete is this circle right here. All right. This circle have the diameter of 42. And if we look at it, let me see. Let me zoom in here. You can see that the center is 40 unit from the bottom, and it's 72 from the side, right? So 72 from the side and 40 from the bottom, that's the center. So this is gonna take us back to that 72 that we create earlier right over here, all right? This is why we did not add the 72 and the 96 together, all right? So we have this 72 here because we need to know kind of where things are, all right? Now, we can kind of do the math here real quick and draw a line again. And this line gonna be a construction line again. Under property, turn it into construction or center. You can either do this, you can do 40 up right here, enter, and then 72 to the left, all right? Now, if you do that, you don't really need to left the other 72 there. But if you could, if you don't want to do it this way, you can just, from that 72, you can go down, all right? You can go down 32 because the whole thing was 72 up. So subtract the 40, you have 32 down, and you're going to end up in the same location. If you watch this, I can just draw that for you real quick. From there, I go down 32, and you can see that they are meet at the same location. So it's the same thing, either way you want to do it, all right? So there's a little math into this. So for those people who don't want to do things at all, I'm sorry, you need to make sure that you actually do some math here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle here. I'm going to make this circle. Now you don't see the measurement showing up on my mouse anymore. So I'm going to hit F12. Sometimes I hide that so that I can work around with my cursor. F12 is turn it on and off, okay? So now we can go ahead and draw that 42 diameter circle, all right? Now, notice that this right here is now in a center line. What we can do is we can do two things. We can click on that. We can go to property, and we can change that to continuous, all right? So that will give it to be a solid. However, I want to teach you another skills. All right. In your command, or just randomly hit escape a few times and then hit MA. All right. That's going to bring up match prop. If you click match prop and then you select the whatever you want this to be, you need to make sure that you select the other thing first. So if I want this to be solid, I'm going to click somewhere to be solid, and then I click that. All right. Now you can see that that is solid. All right. Now, if I want it to turn red, for example, I'll match it. I'll select that, and then I'll select this. Now you can see that it is red, right? So we don't want that to be red. We just want it to be white and continuous. All right. So MA, match prop, that, and here. And voila, ladies and gentlemen, you are done. Just take out the dimensions of everything. Just do me a favor, make sure that you remember things that you are doing. Otherwise, it's no point of us doing anything here. All right. I'm okay with you guys copying videos to bring up your measurements on things, but I'm not okay if you just not learning anything. All right. We could leave those measurements there. So, all right. You can go ahead and bring out the dimension if you want. That is 40 from the bottom. All right. And that is 72 from the side. Okay. And this is 96 something. Okay, there's a little thing because you have to actually snap into that location to get that 96. So what I can do is I can do this. That should be 72, yeah. All right. Now, the reason for that is 240 minus 72 minus 72, I'm going to add it with 96. So that's the math that you can do there. All right. So now it's became the 96 that we wanted. All right. So there we are. Here's your problems. So make sure that you guys, let me see if we do F8 or F9. Does that do anything here? No. All right. So make sure you just take a screenshot of this, put this in your Google slide deck. All right. Enjoy. Have fun.